welcome back. As you can see, I've pretty much got all my makeup on except my eye makeup. If I sound a bit hoarse today, I haven't been feeling very well, but today's video is going to be about the I Love Revolution Turkish Delight palette. Although I'm feeling pretty terrible today, I have been really looking forward to trying this palette out. So I got this from eBay and it was only $12.99. I've already had it out of the box but I haven't used it. This is what it looks like. I think that is just absolutely stunning. So this was $12.99 and I believe that the colours inside, which I'll show you, I believe this palette is a dupe for the Too Faced Gold eyeshadow palette, which is £39. This was only $12.99. The weight in this is incredible. The mirror, it's got a little mirror in it. It feels like a good quality palette. Now, the only thing that I wasn't so impressed with this palette is the beautiful glitter shades are not for on your eyes, but they must be because they're in an eyeshadow palette. But it tells you on the back, not for the eyes. I think it's because it's not cosmetic grade glitter. In the past, I have had non-cosmetic grade glitter in my eye, which involved a horrible trip to the opticians and some lovely drops to put in my eyes. However, at some point I'm going to try them. I don't think it'll be today, but they are absolutely beautiful shades. I'm just going to swatch this exquisite colour, it's called. It's not picking up so well, there we go. If you can see. There. How beautiful is that? That is the exquisite colour. What for this palette and the eye look today is to do a mixture of greens and the pinks. I think that could be really nice. I have already set my eyes today. I've got my foundation on and everything, and I've set my eyes. I've got some slight creasing happening, but I'm going to go in with this, I believe it's Squidge, this colour here, and I'm going to use this as my base. And I'm just using a flat dense brush, and already we're using this light shade, which is a creamy greeny colour. These shades look like they're going to be really pigmented. I would say it was almost like a pistachio green, but very light, or a light minty green. But that is really flattering already. So I couldn't resist buying this palette. And I actually checked out the Revolution site this morning, which I hadn't done previously, and they actually have a lot of their palettes down, reduced from £12 to £6. So if you are looking to purchase this, I highly recommend checking out the Revolution website first. They have some beautiful eyeshadows and a lot of them are reduced in their big massive palettes. I haven't ever used Revolution before. I've seen a few videos on the Revolution eyeshadows and they've always been really good. But I received these on Friday. I believe it was Friday I received these in the post. They didn't take long to come at all. So I have had to wait since then to try these out because I really wanted the first impression to be for my video. Well, the next colour I'm going to go in with is this very appley green shade here. This is called Pistachio, funnily enough. This is a slight shimmery shade and I'm going to keep this in the crease. And this is just going to help blend in any other colour I'm going to use. Don't know how well you can see it on camera. They are very light, they're not overly green, but they're certainly going on in quite a complimentary manner, I would describe that as. But so far, I'm highly impressed. You can just see that very slight greeny hue. I'm going to go in with an even shorter, flatter brush, and I'm going to go into, I think it's pronounced bergamot or bergamot, this shade here, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. I want to build up that green first to really see what kind of colour payoff you're going to get. But that is actually quite nice. Now every look I seem to find on YouTube of this palette were all generally the same and in the pink ranges. So I wanted to do something quite different to really show you what to expect out of the colour payoff. I'm not getting any kickback. If you're wondering, this video is not sponsored at all. I wish it was, but it's not. I think I'm also going to add this colour to the inner corner of my eye. It's not too dark. It's just nice, and I think it will complement the look quite well. And I've not had any sleep either, which is probably why I sound so groggy. So I do apologise. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And I'm just sweeping that into the crease to join it up with the other one. I'm going to add just a little bit more to this outer corner. But so far, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just slightly blending it out, making sure that there's no patchiness or colour grabbing. So next up, I'm going to take my shorter fluffy brush, this one here, and I'm going to dive into this candy, this beautiful baby pink shade here. I'm going to buff that out in the outer corner. This is just going to act as a transition for the rest of the pink shadows I'm going to be going in with. I think pink and green can be quite a nice colour. And I'm just blending out the edges of the green with this pink, so that there is no harsh lines. I need to do my eyebrows. For the next shade, I'm going to go with Roses, this beautiful deeper pink. I'm going to focus this also in the outer corner. I'm just stamping it in. These are scented, but I couldn't tell you what the scent was. It actually smells like flowers, like roses. I was expecting that if there would have been a scent, I was expecting it to be more a chocolate, which I am not particularly fond of chocolate, so I'm not complaining. I'd rather smell roses than chocolate. Just working at building this colour up. I've got a longer, fluffier brush that I'm going to blend this all in with. But I think that is quite pretty. it's something different again. So I really enjoy doing colourful eye looks. I think it's a great way to discover what kind of pigment you're going to get, what colour payoff you're going to get, and how easily it blends. And I just like to be a bit different. So I'm taking my longer, fluffier brush and I'm just going to blend the edges of that out. Definitely does smell like roses. It's actually quite nice. Surprisingly quite strong for an eyeshadow. It is nice. It's not overpowering. But I would say maybe if you can go and sniff this palette somewhere, if you're particularly sensitive to scents, I would maybe go and sniff one of these palettes before you spend money on one, just in case. I know some people can have migraines that are triggered by certain smells. I've never had an eyeshadow smell like this. It's very odd. Keeping the same fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into this pomegranate shade right here. This is a really, really deep purple. And I'm really keeping this to the outer corner. This is just to deepen it up ever so slightly. I don't want it too dark. I keep looking at the mirror below. I'm quite enjoying this because it's unusual. These are colours that I have two of them. I have a purple and I have a green, and that is in the palette I did the unicorn eye look with. So having a few different shades of two colours that I quite like is quite nice. And I think if you enjoy playing with different coloured eyeshadows, I do highly recommend this palette. I'm thinking it's really, really nice. I'm going to go back to my flat dense brush and I'm going to go into this shade here, which is mint. Again, keeping it to the outer corner. And this is just going to help bring all the colours together whilst adding a bit of depth to the eye. I want a nice soft focus on the eye, nothing too heavy, but subtle, like a rainbow. Nobody looks at a rainbow and says, "Ooh, look at that rainbow." They'll say, "Oh, look at the rainbow." That is the look I'm going for today. How have you all been coping with quarantine so far? And what telly programmes are you watching to pass the time? Or is it YouTube? Currently, just now for me, it is YouTube. I have really been enjoying watching people's morning routines, things that they do to stay productive and cheery. I've been finding that has been really lifting my mood recently, and they've just been very, very enjoyable. I am going to go back in with the purple. I'm going to take my flat dense brush. I'm going to take the shade Pomegranate, this very, very deep shade here, making sure that my brush gets plenty on it. And I'm just going to darken up my crease with that shade, not too much, just enough. And then I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with these eyeshadows. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was thinking it was going to potentially be as vibrant as my unusual Primark quad shadow, and I thought that was really going to be a bit too much for an everyday look. But personally, I feel like this is perfect for me. I'm going back into the bergamot colour here, and I'm going to focus this on the inner corner to deepen it up just a little bit. We might need to jump into the mint colour to deepen this up. But I think these are pretty nice. I think they're lovely. And yep, I'm going to dive into the mint colour here, this deepest green shade, and I'm just stamping that into the inner corner so that the lighter green will look like it's just really well blended out, but I really want that colour pigment to stay in the inner corner of the lid. So for my lid colour, what shall we have? What haven't we used? I think rose water, this beautiful shade here, but I'm going to use my finger to apply it to the centre of my lid. That is beautiful, very beautiful. This will just bring it all together hopefully. That is really soft, I like that. Don't want anything too overpowering for in the centre of the eye, because I want all the attention to be on the colours surrounding that. But I think that's pretty nice. I'm just going to take my extra fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out the edges. Make sure that, again, no harsh lines. That there's no colour trying to grab, and if there is, you can fix it. I think that is just something quite different, a bit of colour without it being so intense that you couldn't wear it out. But I do like that. So I must say, I'm very, very impressed. I will go and curl my lashes, put my mascara on, and we'll come back and talk about what I think of the eyeshadow palette. And we're back. So for mascara, I didn't use my normal one. I used this one which I can't pronounce or even see the name on it, but I do know it says Express Control. This is a fibre mascara, one that I have used multiple times. This is my third tube of it and it's really, really good. And for eyeliner, I used the Rimmel London Waterproof Exaggerate liner. This has become quite my favourite eye look just now. Back to the palette. This being the first palette I have tried from Revolution, I am so impressed with it. For a spur of the moment eye look, I'm really, really pleased with the pigment, the colour payoff, its blendability. I think it's super lovely and I think it's a very versatile palette. You could do something very, very wow factor with this, and you could also do a really nice gentle look. I know that green and pink is not everybody's favourite colours, but my first impression is that I am super happy with this eyeshadow palette and I look forward to experimenting more with it in my upcoming videos. I have actually got mascara on my top lid, so I do apologise, that wasn't the eyeshadow, that was my mascara. I actually have another Revolution palette to do, which you will see tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to trying that one out as well. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and ring the bell. Make sure you select all notifications or you will pretty much get no notifications of any of my upcoming videos. So thank you so much for joining me here guys, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye!